everyone!
Welcome home, everybody!
In today's video, we are going to be talking about homeschooling.
And all things homeschooling.
And all things kind of resources, just things that we use to supplement our kids' learning. So this is like on top of kind of like the main stuff that we do. But yeah, let's get started. There's going to be a series of different apps and books and things like that throughout this video that you can hopefully get some ideas on if you are homeschooling right now or if you're planning on homeschooling.
Or even if you just want to supplement your children's education with some extra stuff. We got you. If you guys don't know already why we chose to homeschool or why we continue to homeschool, you can look back and find that video.
I'll just link it in the description, or you can find it up here. Somewhere here, you'll be able to find it.
But we absolutely love it. I think we're definitely, like, homeschooling is definitely for us. Obviously not for everyone, but we do what we do because we don't care what you think about what we do. So.
And we're going on 3 years. This is our third year homeschooling, so I'm pretty proud. We started when Zainab was only 3. Amina was 5. Yeah, 5.
Early 5.
Yeah, early. And so, yeah, it's been great. It works great for our family. It might not work for everybody, but it works great for us.
That's right.
So let's start off by talking about some books that you can find probably in your local toy store or local bookstore. These books are great because they do follow like your curriculum, like your general curriculum in Canada or the US, depending on where you live. They're super colorful. They have really great activities. They've got little kind of like word puzzles and games and stickers, and it's just a really great way to engage your kids at a really young age on learning, especially if you are just starting homeschooling. It's a really great way to get your kids started on doing worksheets.
And I will most definitely say that it's the same type of book that I did when we transitioned. We moved from the Okanagan to Vancouver Island when I was 5 or 6-ish, right in there. And I remember I had a homeschool type book like this to kind of get me through till we got settled and I could go back to find a school. And they were not nearly as cool as these books are.
These books are really cool. I just love how colorful they are. They're really great to get kids engaged. It's kind of like a storybook, but they don't really realize that they're learning at the same time. It's just really well laid out. So if you were just starting off homeschooling, sometimes there are certain provinces and certain states that don't have like a set curriculum. So these are great if you want to just get started. They have every level. Like it starts at like pre-K, kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and you kind of can like select which books you want. They have certain books that are just for math. They have some that have everything, all that kind of stuff.
And this is our number one mainstay, our go-to homeschooling book. It is books. Yeah, sorry. So every month we get a box for each girl from our amazing homeschool teacher, I guess you could say, / principal / education provider
/ good friend of ours.
Yep, absolutely. So with these books, they're, again, same thing. They're following the curriculum of where we are, even though we live in a province that there is no set curriculum for homeschooling, that is. So we have things that are additional, like we have the girls have their Arabic books, so they're able to learn the language of Arabic.
Geography.
They have geography. And then, so that's the coolest part, is that each month they get their box that is specific for them and their level, and they'll have their main workbook, they'll have a reading book, they'll have a writing book, they'll have like art projects for the whole month, and they absolutely love it. They look forward to it every single month, and it's just for us, that convenience of we have their basically like their package. So long as we have that, we can literally be anywhere at any time, and we can continue their schoolwork without a blip. Yeah,
and it's really cool because it's laid out by days, so it makes it really easy, and it takes out the guesswork as to what we should do each day. Huge thank you to Night Zookeeper for sponsoring today's video. We love this program. We've been using it recently with Amina, and she's really been loving it. So we're going to dive right in and share what it's all about. With Amina, it is for kids ages 6+, about 6 to 12-ish. And it really encourages them to read. So you can actually do this right on your iPad if you have one. You can do it right on your computer. And it's a really straightforward, awesome program. So Night Zookeeper is a full English language arts curriculum, but can also be used as a supplementary learning program. And it's got really fun rewards. Throughout the actual program, they have really awesome games, and they make it super interactive. Like Amina doesn't really realize she's learning how to write novels and stories and things like that because it's laid out so well. It's laid out like a game.
Yeah, it's more like a fun reward after your, air quote, kind of boring textbooks that you have to sit and work with. So yeah, it's most definitely something that they look forward to, and it's very awesome.
Yeah, and you can actually, there's actually like a scoreboard so they can kind of look at their scores versus like other kids their age in the area. or country. It's really, really awesome the way that it's laid out. If you actually go through Night Zookeeper, you will find that it's really interactive. She got to create her own little avatar, like character. She got to name it. She got to come up with this whole like backstory about who her character is, where they're from, what they like, what they don't like. And it's just a really fun way for kids to learn and get writing. Like, but this program, they actually have to type. So if you're doing it on a computer, they get to use the keyboard. It's just a great way for them to like learn how to spell. In the beginning, Amina was asking us a lot, like, how do you spell this? How do you spell that? And we just kind of said, like, just try it. Just like try spelling it on your own. And of course, spell check comes up on iPad. So that was kind of funny. Yeah. She's like, I figured out the words and how
to hack it at an early age.
Yeah, but she really enjoys it. It's something that she has really loved. But your kids definitely have to be at the reading and writing level. So as long as your kids know how to read and know their like basic language, then they would really, really enjoy this game.
And you guys can get Night Zookeeper for 50% off the annual subscription price with our link below, as well as a 7-day risk-free trial.
Exactly. So no harm in trying it with your kids. Try it out for a week, see how they like it, see how much they improve in their writing skills. And yeah, 50% off is like incredible.
50% off is 50%.
That is
off.
Pretty awesome deal. And your kids are going to learn so much.
And they're going to enjoy it, and it's going to give you some free time to do whatever it is you want to do while your children are consuming content that is actually beneficial for them.
That's right. Okay, and the next app is Homer. This is a really fun one too. This is a great learning program. It actually goes by like the level of where your kids are at. Reading Eggs is kind of like that too. It goes based upon like where your kid is at in terms of reading and math, and gives them like a daily kind of not playlist, but like game list and activities that they can do on the app. So they get to go in there and they get to pick which activities they want to do, and they don't really even realize that they're learning. It's like a combination of math, it's a combination of reading, and all those things kind of wrapped into one. And the kids really enjoy it. Zainab really loves it. It's really cool because between each learning activity, I guess, there's games. So the games are also very much like learning based as well, like makes them really creative. They get to create storyboards and things like that. So that's a really fun app that we enjoy doing too.
Yep. And next in line is Osmo Games. This one probably is the most interactive, definitely the most interactive. So they use their iPad for this one, and it basically has a little mat that you roll out, and the iPad has a special little connector piece, basically like an addition to the camera, and it picks up whatever they've put down on the mat. So there's a million different games. One of their favorite is Math Wizard, and they're actually, as they're playing this game on the screen and adding things and building things, different spells and whatever else, it's actually helping and encouraging them to learn math. So it's, again, there's a super great resource. It's very interactive. The kids absolutely love to spend time playing it. And it's one of those things where, again, like all of these apps, is that your children are using their time in a way that's going to benefit them, and you don't have to worry that they're consuming something that you might not approve of.
Definitely. And I love the, just like he said, like the interactive piece of Osmo. There's one called Squiggle Magic, and it's just like a bunch of like different like pieces. I don't know how to explain it. It's going to be on screen so you can see what I'm talking about, but they basically have to like come up with different letters, like putting different pieces together to make an A, and then it actually takes a screenshot of what she's doing on the mat and puts it on the iPad and shows them like, you did a great job, and like now we're moving on to the letter B. Like it's really fun. Again,
a lot of shape work.
Yeah.
There's one where it has an apartment building and everybody in there has problems. So you click on each person's problem and it'll say, well, they have some issue and they need a broom. So they show you a picture of this particular broom, and then the kids have to make that exact shape with all the pieces that they have. And then same thing, it takes a picture of their broom and then it puts it into the story, and the person starts using their broom for whatever it is that they need.
Yeah, it's so
it's
fun.
Really cool, really interactive, really fun, and they absolutely love it.
Yeah, and so all of these different things that we have talked about throughout the video are really fun, interactive, but also a great way to get your kids in the learning mood.
As parents, guys, the most important thing that we can do is raise our children in the best possible manner to give them the best opportunities in life, and prepare them for the world outside. the world outside is a crazy place. And obviously, as you know, as a parent, the internet is an even crazier place. So the fact that we can, direct our children in such a way that they can take benefit, learn, educate through these different apps and these different websites and programs, it's something that is absolutely beneficial. And I would highly recommend checking these out. Even if you don't homeschool, it's a great way to supplement and to give your kids that boost. It's always nice that when they go to school, whatever they're doing, they actually have a heads up on, and they might know what these things already. It gives them a good boost of confidence. So again, you guys can check out the link to Night Zookeeper down below and enjoy that 50% off your first year, as well as that 7-day free trial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, it's not for everybody. It's definitely for us, and we absolutely love homeschooling and know your children are not going to be socially awkward.
Our kids are not.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, guys, to each their own. We wish you guys all the best, and we do hope that these can help you and help your children to become the best little people growing into the biggest people.
Yes.
Because they are the future leaders of this crazy world. So let's make them the best we can.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. And if you enjoy these homeschool advice type videos, definitely leave us a comment down below. It really helps us understand that you want more content like this, because we do know that we do have an audience that does homeschool. So it would be really great for us to know that, and let us know what you think about these apps, and if you've tried them, leave us a comment down below. And we'll see you guys in our next video.
Bye, guys.